As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First play, and Young's going to pass. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready. 52 points.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Young working from the gun. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And 10 from the 41. For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Juke the defender. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, well, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. That back remains hungry.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
So aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set.
First down. Young. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Has some daylight through the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
The Panthers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy looking to throw. Reeled in. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers picked up the fumble and ran it home. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This will end up as a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 27.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. One stopped by Upton Stout.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Set.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers slash the lead down to 9. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
It's the score. Niners 21. Panthers 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That tackle made by Princely Umemi-Ellen.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 29. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mooney knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Trevor Etienne to return this. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Check, hot.
Looking to throw. Young escapes his grasp. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Down. Ready?
Counterplay, Hubbard. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Here's Young to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Drill. Here we go. 33. Yellow.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Sheds up a rusher. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought to a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Michael Williams.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He's got Ayuk downfield. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Strike. Check. Strike. Set. Hut. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in there, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He breaks the tackle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the Panthers with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
Blaster. 6. Set. Ready. 30. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. They get 38
Shit,
out of the play.
fucking
And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Yellow. 43. Cut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Running back sent in motion. Now it's Young. On the move, headed right. Long course running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
10 black, ready.
Young on third and goal. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Purdy to throw it. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 34. He's on target, Watkins. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Cuts it to the right sideline. Jukes out a one-stop. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Get set, punt.
Here's the counter give to Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Purdy. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Niners 45, Panthers 20.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
Young working from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. First carry here for Jordan James. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Moody knocks it through, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, this is ETN, and this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action now. Young. He's got time here. He's going to keep it this time. On the run right. Throw it deep down the side. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Rush coming for Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Looking for Tenorolo McMillan that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 43-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. There he goes on the right side. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers trying to end this before the final quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 20.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, this is ETN. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense gets set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 3. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the 42, he sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
McMillan on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's tackled for no gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal, and the offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Come on, set.
Now Young. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Running left is Robinson. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
1-yard gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Get set. Up.
Purdy on the play action. Catch is made in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep running away with this. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. It's It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Baker with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Here we go, set. Ready?
First down, Young. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
52 blue. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do is try to force that fourth down. It's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Ball stays at that 37 here, second and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Hey, check mega. Hut.
Here's Young again. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
22 minutes. Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set.
Desperation time here on fourth. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now again, McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop them. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now run, James. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. The give left side to James. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun, McCaffrey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
On 2nd and 10, Young. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
17.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third.
Going to throw here on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Offense up to the line fast. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
A gain of 34 yards.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air on 1st down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set, set.
Again, it's Young. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Ready. You ready?
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that would hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it, and they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation.
San Francisco.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blaster, 33, yellow, set.
Young working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's punt.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.